At the beautiful Transfer Beach in Ladysmith and 8 hours outside of their originating time zone, a range of classic to modern English cars filled the park at the 2016 Brits on the Beach car show.
This is the 17th year that this show has been run here. Today there's roughly 200 cars and about 1,500 people that are in the park. All the cars in the show are British cars that have been preserved, restored, and just generally babied.
There's more English cars and clubs now, not just our club, but other clubs, than there were 30 years ago. So it's a growing hobby, and there's a great deal of interest in it, I think.
Ian Cox founded the Old English Car Club 30 years ago, and it's since expanded across BC and now has more than 450 members and over 800 cars. That includes the unique van that inspired Ian's passion for English cars back when he was beginning his family.
I didn't have a great deal of interest in British vehicles, except that they were easy to work on. I didn't have much money, so I tended to buy simple vehicles that would serve my purposes.
And this van's purpose became apparent when he found out that he had twins on the way.
So I said, we better have a van that we can put baby buggies and things in the back of. And I found this one for sale. I didn't know anything about it, I just bought it. That was in 1969, when my kids were born.
Each car owner in this club has their own inspiring story to share. Sandy Smart found his passion for Bentleys through his uncle and spent more than 2 years searching for this imported masterpiece.
It's one of the rarer ones. It's called a 4 Light. So it's all hand-built and it's made in aluminium on a steel chassis. But it's so rare that they didn't want it to be sent out of the country, so I had to make them the offer that they would buy it back. If ever I wanted to sell it, they would buy it back from me first.
That was many years ago, and Sandy is still the proud owner. Where Sandy searched tirelessly for his factory dream car, John Page scoured for his car piece by piece by piece, and then built it himself. His Merlin Speedster took him more than 600 hours to build, using parts sourced from many brands of car. But it still fits into the Brits on the Beach show, as the engine is a Jaguar.
Because I've built it all the stuff I find, I had my business card made up as roadkill speedsters, because they don't roadkill, it's dead stuff you find everywhere. Originally was like somebody give some kid an old car, an old Chrysler or Chev or something, he'd knock the body off it and the muffler off it and build his own tin or plywood body on it and scream around the neighborhood making noise and thought he had a speeding car, you know, in the days when you could do that. And so it sort of developed from there.
You don't have to have a car. It really helps if you do, but you don't have to have one. A lot of these vehicles, when they start out, they're quite pricey, but these days you can actually get a fairly old car at a fairly decent price. Well, this is a 1997 Jaguar XK8. It's a 4-litre engine with 300 horsepower and leather interior, wood dash and control, and it's automatic, and it is an absolute dream to drive. It just wants to go. And why I haven't got a speeding ticket yet is beyond me. If you have an interest in British cars, then you're more than welcome to come and join the club and be part of the community that we support. From mid-April on all the way pretty much to Thanksgiving, we have events going on at least every 2 weeks that we attend, either a parade or a car show like this, or we just do a run together and we do a scavenger hunt, or we do a run for different restaurants.
If you like meeting people and having fun and enjoy tinkering with old cars, join the Old English Car Club.
For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Derek Johnstone.